What's up YouTube? For today's video, we have a full Beta Evolution Pokemon team. Man, it's been 2 weeks since we've done the theme team, but it's good to be back. I've been so busy with in real life stuff if you guys were wondering about that. I'm sure I'll be able to sort that out and we'll get some little bit more theme teams in the future. Alright people, for today's video, we're going to be doing a Beta Evolution team. Now, the question for today is, what do you think is a Beta Evolution Pokemon? Can be in terms of competitive, or looks, or anything like that. Let me know in the comment section. And let's see if we can shoot for 2,000 likes on the video for a return of the theme teams. And today I thought I'd spoil you guys a lot, so we haven't had a theme team in a couple of weeks. I thought I'd give you 3 battles, so that's a triple battle special. Now, the first battle we got here is against Hunt, and we got an Arbok lead. I decided to lead things off with my Chansey. This Chansey was a pretty funny set to run. So going for Protector, I just wanted to see what the Arbok was going to use. And it's going to be using Coil, like turn 1 straight away. So they're going to set up accuracy buffs and attack buffs and defense. So I've got to do something about this ASAP. So now we've got the Gunk Shot coming from the Arbok here. Now on this Chansey, right, this is actually made to verse physical users. I know it's Chansey, but this little strategy I had was a Focus Sash counter set, and it worked absolutely beautifully in this point in the game, taking the Arbok out in one shot. If that had a Focus Sash, I would have screamed IRL. Alright, so we got the Arbok down. Chansey is on low health. It could pretty much get, blown over by a strong wind at this point. It only needs one more. Oh, never mind about that. So I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice here, and that is the strategy on this one. So we've got the Counter Protect strategy. We've got Soft Boil and Hyper Voice, Max Special Attack and Max Speed, Natural Cure and Focus Sash. So a pretty fun set to actually run. So getting more than half my health back. Now I can go for another Hyper Voice, or I can opt to go for another Soft Boiled. We got the swap there on the knockdown, and we got the Leafon coming in. So Leafon is going to come into another Hyper Voice. Now Hyper Voice actually does pretty nice damage to Leafon. Its special defense isn't the greatest in the world. I was also running Hasty Nature on this Chansey. Hasty Nature Chansey, guys. You need to run them. Alright, so Chansey's obviously going to go down to the Leaf Blade. I didn't really want to swap anything into that. I was kind of happy. And now we're going to go into Caterpie. So, of course, so with Chansey, right, the reasoning, the opposite that was suggested was Chansey is very bulky, Everlight, and much, like, just incredibly much more bulky than, compared to Blissey with Everlight. Its defense and special defense are buffed as well, and it can take physical hits a lot better. Alright, so bringing Caterpie here, it's definitely better than Metapod. It looks cooler, it's got a thumping attack stat, and we got Savage Spin out today, boys and girls. So this is coming off Bug Bite. Let's go for what this amazing set is. We got Bug, Bite. Guys, we got Bug. That's a move, actually, Bug. So we got Bug Bite. Can we get that as the top comment? I can't believe I nearly said we've got Bug as the move. So we got Bug Bite, Tackle, String Shot, and Snore. Yeah, I put Snore on there. in case the opponent used Spore on me, we got a Snore while we're asleep. So we got the ability Shield Dust, obviously an item, Buginium Z. So we got the Rotom Fridge here. It's going to burn my Caterpie, pretty much shutting it down. Not that it really takes much to shut a Caterpie down. I mean, it gets one shot most of the time. But, they did alright. They got some decent damage, I guess, on the Rotom Frost for a Caterpie. Now, unfortunately, we are burned, so I'm not going to do any damage whatsoever. I don't really want to swap out against this team because Caterpie is usually 110% dead weight on this team. I think one time we got a couple of Bug Bite KOs, but not in this case. Alright, so we've got the Rotom Frost going for the Volt Switch there. Caterpie actually tanks it. It was running max health, that's the only reason. And now we've got the Wailord coming in. I'm going to get burned. And I'm going to live on 1 health, people. The merch is available. Also, a shout out to the person who bought the Salt shirt the other day. If you want to get your Salt shorts. We need to get Salt shorts now. And your Salt mug. You can check that out in the description of the video. Alright, so we've got a Wailord here. It's going to be spamming Water Spout. I've got to shut this down like ASAP, like yesterday. It's going to go for Water Spout on my Clefairy. Now, Clefairy was a Everlight set. I thought I'd include this on this team. It was quite an interesting thing. More so not in single battle, but in double battles. Friendguard is very, very good with Everlight, Chansey. Also, I confused myself. I knew I'd confuse myself calling these Pokemon like their evolution names, because I'm probably going to call them those names for most of this battle. Alright, so we got the Wailord, which is going to get hit by the Moonblast. Does a lot of damage. That's going to actually power down that Water Spout a lot. So Knockdown is going to take a fair amount of damage from that Moonblast. It's a solid 3-hit KO. And now we got a Z move here. It's going to be Flying EMZ on the Knockdown. So it did have a special attack drop, but I'm not sure if this is going to be a special one or a physical one. It's good to see Knockdown being used anyway. I really like Knockdown. This Clefairy set. So we got max health, max special attack, Modest Nature, Fire Blast, Moonblast, Ice Beam and Moonlight. Obviously, we got Everlight on this one, so I can, I wasn't even running like a super bulky one. I could have run like max special attack on that. Sorry, Max. What is with my narration tonight? Guys, I could have run a bulky one with max special attack, all right? All right, so now we got the, I needed to save this narration for the April Fool's video. So we got Hurricane. Obviously, now I know what they came off with the Hurricane. Now, if Clefairy, not Clefable, was, man, I can't believe this. If Clefairy was max special defense, I actually would have lived that one because I did have a drop. All right, so now we got Titanol here. Now, funny fact about Titanol, I actually forgot to nickname this to Savali, right? So I was kind of like, all the people I was battling were kind of like wondering like what my team was even about because I forgot to nickname. So all the battles I did, Titanol wasn't actually nicknamed to Valley. All right, let me know what let you guys know what this amazing set was. So we got Sword Dance, Flame Charge, double hit with King's Rock and Battle Armor, obviously his ability. And we also have Giga Impact as well, in case you need just, a quick KO. All right, so we're going to go for the double hit on the Rotom Frost here, getting some pretty sizable damage. I'm happy with that one. Almost taking it out. Unfortunately, for the Rotom Frost, the Will-O-Wisp actually misses, so I can take it out with a double hit. Then I was thinking, I could go for the Flame Charge and take it out and get another buff in speed. So this was max attack and max speed. We got Adamant Nature on this one. Obviously, Battle Arm was nice because I can never get critted. I wasn't running Everlight on this one. Normally, why you run Titanol is very, very, very bulky with Everlight. That's usually why it's much more commonly used in Silvally. Yeah, that's pretty much why I included it on this team. Quite a good, very, very tanky Pokemon. Nice Rest Sleep Talk Pokemon, like classic Rest Sleep Talker. Extremely bulky and only obviously weak to one thing as well. All right, so now we've got the Rotom Frost is going to go down to the Flame Charge, which is nice. We got the obviously the Cell Rock. Obviously the Cell Rock was going to come in there. I'm going to go for the Giga Impact here. It's going to have a Focus Sash. And it's going to be able to live that, which is quite unfortunate. I was hoping for a KO, but I hit that Giga Impact really well. I actually was quite happy with how I Type Null actually did in this battle. All right, so we're going to go for another a Cell Rock, taking out my Silvally Type Null. All right, so we got 2 Pokemon left, and we got Trapinch on this one. So Trapinch has a very nice attack stat, much better than its evolution Vibrava. And we got Quick Attack, guys. Quick Attack. It actually wasn't meant to kick in then. So a quick attack was just there to finish off, Pokemon on 1 health. And, Lycanroc is going to go down to that one nicely. So we got the Leaf on here. I was going to outspeed me with the Leaf Blade. I was hoping to get a Quick Claw Fissure off, but it didn't actually happen. The other moves I had on that one were as follows. Quick Attack, Earthquake, Superpower, and a Fissure. We got the ability as Arena Trap and item as Quick Claw. Man, Trapinch was, it was so fun to do battles with. Okay, so now the last Pokemon we got is Garchomp. So Garchomp, in my opinion, is better than its Mega in, like, a lot of ways. And we're going to go for a special set here. So we got the Dragapulse with Choice Specs, taking out the Leafon in one shot. Okay, so in comes the big Wailord. If this has got Ice Beam, if I'm going to get outsped, I'm down. However, my Garchomp does outspeed it. I'm running Timid Nature on this one, and Wailord is going to go down to the Dragapulse. And that is a game. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. A really close battle to start this video off. Also, my Garchomp had Draco Meteor, Fire Blast, Earth Power, and Dragapulse. So that was the rest of the set. Max Special Attack and Max Speed. Alright, second battle, we're battle against Sarge. This one was also on my Discord. And of course, people, it's time to take another victim with Chansey. Every battle, like every single battle I use this Chansey, right, I got a counter kill, like every single time. Alright, so it's gonna go for a knockoff, which is definitely a good play against Blissey. I mean, god damn it, against Chansey, because this thing always carries an Everlight. Alright, so now it's gonna go for the Leaf Blade. Not that it really mattered if it was a crit or not. I had the Focus Sash, and counter is gonna take out the Victorelle in one shot. So always good getting an early play there with the Chansey. Sometimes, right, I could even get the counter off, and then since I was running speed EVs on it, right, I could get a softball up. So we've got the Minun coming in here. It's going to go for the Thunderbolt. It's not going to let me use softball, unfortunately. And, my goodness. Chansey is going to go down. Take a chance on me, people. All right, so we got the Trapinch coming in here, hoping for that Quick Claw activation on, low-key Earthquake. However, we got a Z move here, and I seen the Bloom Doom, and I was like, oh, yeah, okay. So poor Trapinch is definitely not going to be able to live this one. It doesn't have an Everlight on it. It's only max health. And it's, it's definitely going to go down. So we got Minun using Blue Doom here. Damn, Minun looks actually quite mean when it uses its Z move. So with the Trapinch set, it was I could have used Quick Attack. It definitely would have taken it out. I was kind of hoping to get the Earthquake off there. So it probably low key had an air balloon. Like, every time I play Pokemon Showdown, right, I never noticed they have an air balloon on an electric type Pokemon. Like this one, it's almost a meme now. All right, so we're going to bring in the Caterpie now, and we're going to go for our Z move here. So we've got Entrainment now. What Entrainment does is it gives the opponent, obviously being me, its ability. So instead of Shield Dust, I'm going to have Minus. So, okay, Caterpie with Minus, guys. Hacker exposed. So we're going to go for the Buggium Z here on the Caterpie. Now, Minum isn't very bulky in its defenses whatsoever. I'm guessing this one was like max special attack and max speed. And, you know, even with those low defenses, a Z-move from Caterpie is probably not going to, take it out in one shot. But it's going to do some thumping damage, people. Anyway, so by turning Minum into a cocoon, and I'm going to hit... Look at that, people. Look at that damage. Almost taking it out there in my wildest dreams. So we got Minum going for the Thunderbolt here. Low-key hoping Caterpie will live on 1 health so I can plug my merch, but it wasn't the case, and Caterpie is going to go down. We got 3 more Pokemon left. Things are not looking too good at the moment. So into Type No, I thought I might be able to get a Flame Charge off here. Minum lives it, and then I could, go for a Sword Dance, something like that. Minor is actually going to get rid of my Battle Armor here, which kind of sucks. And it's going to give me Minus. So getting rid of a good ability, I'm going to go for Flame Charge. That's going to give me a boost in speed since, Titan... I nearly said Silvally then. Titan... The thing about Silvally's actually got nice speed. Titan No is... Obviously, its speed isn't, up to par with Silvally. So, yeah, you know what I mean. So we got the Flame Charge. This is confusing. Like... Guys, in the comment section, just tell me not to name Pokemon after the evolutions, because I'm going to mess it up every time. Never do this again. So we got the Sword Dance up, we got the Flame Charge up. Old Crustle's going to go for the Stone Edge. It's going to miss, thank goodness. All right, people, it's time to scum it up. Go for the double hit on the Crustle. It does nothing. This set is so bad. However, people, we get a King Drop Flinch on the first go. I can't believe it. So I thought, I could go for another Stone Edge here, or I could just keep going for, double hit and hope I can, do another flinch. It's not going to be the case this time, people. Stone Edge is going to connect, and guess what, people? Guess what? It takes me out of the crypt. I didn't have my battle armor. Like, can you believe that happened? That's so lucky. All right, so I'm going to get down. Man, I'm so salty right now. Bringing in my Garchomp Mega here. There's really not a lot I can do. I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse, lock myself into that move. I actually don't want to lock myself into the Draco Meteor. It's kind of like a bad move because it dropped your stats. Even though you can fire a second one off because you got the choice specs, but it's still like a really bad move to lock yourself into. All right, so we got the old Quagsire coming in here. I'm smelling an Ice Beam from Antarctica, so I've got to swap out and go into my Clefable. Now, Clefable is reasonably bulky with Everlight and max health, so I thought I could get some, a good tanking. Unless I got Freeze Hacks, that would be, that could be kind of annoying, but I had to swap out there. So Ice Beam looks about a 5-hit KO. Quagsire is going to be swapping out, and now we got Primeape coming, which is really good. Probably expecting like a statusy move like Toxic. So Moonblast is, that's going to take the Primeape out in one shot. So that was really good there. Clefairy burying the Primeape. So we got Quagsire left and one other Pokemon. I knew Quagsire definitely wouldn't come out because, I'm quite bulky and maybe they think I've got a healing move, which I do. And Swoobat is going to go for a Calm Mind. So this is really, really bad because, with Calm Mind, that's going to get a boost in special attack, and it's going to get a special defense boost. Plus, it's got simple as well, so all those stat boosts are going to be double right. All right, so go for a low-key Freeze Hacks here. Ice Beam actually does pretty good damage. I was actually really happy with that. Unfortunately, it's got leftovers, so I'm kind of set up fodder here for this Swoobat. It's going to go for Protect here. It's going to get like an extra round of leftovers, which is kind of annoying. So it's got Calm Mind, it's got Protect. It's going to have like 2 attacking moves at least. It's going to have to probably have like a flying type move or a psychic type move for stab right. Alright, so now we got the Swoobat going for the Psyche. I was actually quite confident I could leave at least one of these, and I do pretty well. And going for another Ice Beam here. Now what I was hoping, right, I could swap my Garchomp in just to do enough damage to actually take this Swoobat out. I've got Draco Meteor. I have to go for Draco Meteor. And let's just start setting up more Calm Minds. Maybe they didn't want to let me actually heal, so they're going to go for another Psychic, taking out my Clefairy. Clefairy actually did very, very well in this battle. Took out the Primeape and did some solid damage there. Alright, so I'm down to my last Pokemon, which is my Garchomp. Now here, what I need to do is, firstly I need to outspeed. Secondly, I need to take it out. I need to land the Draco Meteor. Thirdly, is that even a word? We're going to go for the Draco Meteor and actually try and take it out here. So I outspeed, which is good. Draco Meteor lands. And guess what? Thirdly, we take out the Swoobat. Man, I actually didn't think that was going to take it out. I thought it'd be like super, super close. Because Garchomp's special attack isn't, it's nothing to write home about. Alright, so the last Pokemon is Quagsire. Low-key hoping for Unaware at the moment, not Water Absorb. And I know the Ice Beam's coming. I know my Garchomp is going to get absolutely shredded by it. So going to actually land the Draco Meteor, which is awesome. Unfortunately, it's not going to obviously take out the Quagsire. And I get another special attack drop, and Quagsire is going to, take me out. I love when Quagsire uses Ice Beam. Its mouth opens so wide. Anyway, so Garchomp's going to go down. Someone's going to make that into a meme. And Quagsire is going to take my Garchomp out. That is the game. Hope you guys enjoyed that second battle. It was pretty funny. We got a battle. This is the third battle against Eggy on my chat. We got a good lead. All right, people, it's time for another Blissey. God damn it. How many times have I messed Blissey and Chansey up in this battle? It's time for another Chansey counter kill. All right, so we're at the Girder. They're obviously predicting my protect and go for all the bulk up. What is it like every single time I verse people with a Chansey rock? Well, like they set up on me and then I counter them. So, actually, Shiny Girder doesn't look all that bad, not like real talk. All right, so it's going to go for the Drain Punch there. It does some solid damage for my Chansey. I got it right this time, and I'm going to go for the count here, and that's going to take it out. So a very good Pokemon to actually take it out. Girder is a very, very good, bulky Pokemon. I mean, you could compare it to Conkeldurr. Like, they're both actually really good Pokemon. Now, there were so many other Pokemon I also could have included in this team, too. I just took the 6 recommended ones, so I thought they were pretty cool. All right, so we've got the Mesprit going for the U-turn here. I was low-key hoping I could actually go for the softboard, but it's going to outspeed me, and Chansey is going to go down. But Chansey, was really good. I thought instead of making, a boring-ass, toxic set, I can make something, fun. All right, so we've got the Persian coming out. They're running, the full shiny team right now. I actually don't even mind the Alolan Persian. It doesn't look that, that bad, or shiny one. All right, so Clefable's going to come out. It's going to go for Taunt now. Usually, 99.9% of the time, that's a good move to use against Clefairy, but when you're versing Pimpnite, you're going to get Shrek'd. All right, so we're going to go for the Moonblast on the Alolan Persian. Oh, it lives on 1 health. Come on. Come on, I've had a 2-week break on Wi-Fi battles. How could this happen? All right, so we've got the, on theme teams, not Wi-Fi battles. All right, so we've got a Z move here coming from the Alolan Persian. It's going to restore its replacement HP using its Z power, and it's going to use Z Parting Shot. To my dismay, man, that's so mean. That's actually so lucky, what happened there. All right, so that's going to get swapped back to them. And we've got the Aggron here coming in. So Aggron's a little bit of a problem because I don't have much against it except for the Fire Blast, which is neutral. Now, I know Heavy Slam is going to come on way. I mean, if they had a Wailord, I'd be in more trouble, but, this is actually quite a hard Pokemon to swap into. I don't really want to lose my Clefairy, but at the same time, I can't really swap in a lot of my other Pokemon, so I'm going to get taken out by the Heavy Slam. Nothing I could have done there. In case they said if they use Rock Polish, that was another reason to stay in as well, but I didn't really want to swap anything into it. All right, so now we're going to go into Vibrava. I've got Superpower on this. I've got Earthquake. I've got a bunch of things that are going to be really good against it. And now Aggron's going to set up the Stealth Rock. So that's a little bit of annoying. My Caterpie's going to take some damage there. Not that, not that Caterpie was the greatest Pokemon on my team, and regardless. So Aggron's definitely going to go down to Earthquake coming from the Trapinch. Trapinch has got a really nice thumping attack stat too. Man, I need to do a Trapinch sweep. Can someone give me a unique Trapinch sweep suggestion in the comment section? Let me know. I'd like to see one. I've got obviously I've got a couple of ideas already, but man, I'd like to do a Trapinch sweep on YouTube. I've never actually uploaded one. All right, so swapping out the big boy and into another big boy. And we've got the Psychic here. Now, this is actually a very offensive Mesprit. I'd say it was max speed and max special attack. It does a little bit too much damage for Type Null. And, yeah, I'm not going to live this second Psychic, and Type Null is going to go down. That's very unfortunate. I was going to go for a Giga Impact there to get some damage off. But, yeah, this Mesprit actually made me lose, a really good Pokemon. All right, so now we're going to go into the Garchomp. Now, Mesprit, even if it's running a sweeping set, its stats are still very bulky. Now it's going to actually outspeed me. Now, obviously, we know what item it is. I'm going to go for the Draco Meteor here. Now, Garchomp did take a little bit of extra damage there from the Stealth Rock. So, Psychic is not going to be a 2-hit KO. It does some really nice damage, but unfortunately, it's not going to bury the Mesprit in one shot. So now, obviously, they're going to go for another Psychic. I was confident my Garchomp could just live this one, obviously, if it wasn't a crit. And I do live that one, and Draco Meteor does connect, and Mesprit is going to go down. So I was very happy about that. My Garchomp did exceptional there. If I got critted, that would have been game over. There wasn't much I could actually do to that Mesprit. Okay, so Mesprit's down, that's good. We got the Persian left here. So Persian is on 1 health still, and obviously it's going to be out. I can go for a Draco Meteor, but it's going to obviously outspeed me here and go for the foul play, taking out my Garchomp, which is unfortunate. Now, if you guys do remember, we've got the Quick Claw, Quick Attack Trapinch here to take out this. And now I have not revealed what my item is, and obviously that I've got Quick Attack on the set. So I'm hoping they'll actually stay in and go for the foul play. So they do stay in, and I'm going to finish off the Persian with a quick attack. So that was really, really good. So we buried 4 Pokemon. We've got 2 left, and of course they got a Silvally. I really wanted to verse the Silvally with my type null, but that didn't happen. So this was a Ghost Silvally. Now I thought it's time to go full Scumbag here because there's nothing I can do can actually take this out. Fissure misses, unfortunately. And guess what, guys? I get the Quick Fire activation right, and Fissure is going to be the move I select, but it missed. Oh, that would have been the greatest clutch moment in the history there. And Silvally is going to take me out in a salty Shadow Ball rage. So I've got 1 more Pokemon left. You guys know what this Pokemon is. They've got 2 more Pokemon left. Caterpie is going to have to be MVP here. Don't forget the Stealth Rocks damage, guys. Don't forget the Stealth Rocks damage. I mean, it's not even bulky anyway, so that was like completely unnecessary going for that Party Shot. That was mean. That was mean. So they're going to go for Party Shot. They're going to draw out my suffering here. So Silvally's going to swap out, and in comes Lantern. So just when I thought I had a bulky Pokemon to contend with Silvally, it's actually reasonably bulky. I've got Lantern here. So going from a Z move, that's sort of my last resort against the Silvally. Not that I expected it, to do anything to it. I expected it to probably do about 1/4 damage. So go for a Z move on the Lantern. I'm not sure if they're running like a theme team or anything, or maybe I think they may have just been running like a shiny theme team. Actually, looking at their shinies, I like Aggron. I like the shiny Aggron. I probably like Aggron and Gerd are the best out of those shinies. They were pretty cool. All right, so as expected, Savage Spit Out does nothing to Lantern. And, Leftovers actually recovers like 1/4 of the damage that I did. All right, so now Lantern is going to use Toxic. At this point, I'm salty as because they're just like, they're being mean to me. They could just, literally, like, Lantern could use freaking Thunder Shock and take out my Caterpie. All right, so go for a Bug Bite here. Lantern is going to get some more Leftovers recovery. I guess I've done this to people before, so I can't complain. I've made people salty before. All right, so I'm like, dude, just end this Caterpie. And now they're going to go for a Volt Switch, and that is going to finish off my Caterpie. I've got the Toxic damage, and that's pretty much game. Hope you guys enjoyed all these battles. They're very fun to do. Quite an interesting team too. Of course, if you do have an interesting team, let me know in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. See if we can get to 2,000 likes. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. Got some cool vids always coming out. All right, people. Peace out. I'm not salty, okay?